All right, howdy folks, how you doing? My name is Bill Malloy and I go by just plain Bill. And I enjoy singing classic country and oldies but goodies and southern gospel. That's my friend Jane over there, and she passed out some little programs and we'll get started. First song I'm going to sing is, I remember years ago, remember George Burns? George Burns was 90 some years old out in Lost Wages, Nevada, singing this song. I wish I was 18 again. At a bar down in Dallas, an old man chimed in. I thought he was out of his head. Just being a young man, I just laughed it off when I heard what that old man had said. He said, I'll never again turn the young lady's head or go running off into the wind. I'm 3/4 home from the start to the end. I wish I was 18 again. I wish I was 18 again. And going where I've never been. But old folks and old oaks standing tall just pretend. I wish I was 18 again. Now time turns the pages and our life goes so fast. The years turn the black hair all gray. I talk to some young folks, but they don't understand the words this old man's got to say. I wish I was 18 again and going where I've never been. But old folks and old oaks standing tall just pretend. I wish I was 18 again. Lord, I wish I was 18 again. All right. Wish I was 18 again. Song coming up. Mo Bandy had a song, Till I'm Too Old to Die Young. It reminds me years ago when I was a little boy, my dad was seriously hurt in an industrial accident, and he told me this story how there was a big section of crane they were taking apart on the job, and crane section fell on him and crushed him. And he said he was laying on a gurney in a hall at St. John's Hospital in Cleveland, and he heard the nurse say, "Doctor, he's still living. You think we ought to do something?" And he said he prayed to God that he'd be allowed to live to raise his kids, and promised he'd never take a drink again. I never saw my dad take a drink, but this song reminds me of that. If life is like a candle bright, it must be the wind. you can close your window tight and it still comes blowing in. So I will climb the highest hill and watch the rising sun. And I pray that I don't feel the chill till I'm too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Now I have had some dear sweet friends I thought would never die. Now the only thing that's left of them is the teardrops in my eyes. If I could have one wish today and know it would be done, well, I would say everyone could stay till they're too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. All right. Too old to die young. Jim Reeves is one of my favorite singers from way back when, and I don't ever recall hearing him sing this song, but I found it a while ago, and I think it's kind of a nice song. We thank thee, we thank thee. We thank thee each morning for a newborn day, where we may work the fields of new mown hay. We thank thee for the sunshine and the air that we breathe, oh Lord. We thank thee. Thank thee for the rivers that run all day. Thank thee for the little birds that sing along the way. Thank thee for the trees and the deep blue sea, oh Lord, we thank thee. Oh yes, we thank thee, Lord, for every flower that blooms, birds that sing, fish that swim, and the light of the moon. We thank thee every day as we kneel and pray, that we were born with eyes to see these things. Thank thee for the fields where the clovers grow. Thank thee for the pastures where the cattle may roam. Thank thee for thy love so pure and free, oh Lord. thank thee. Oh yes, we thank thee, Lord, for every flower that blooms, birds that swing, fish that swim, and the light of the moon. We thank thee every day as we kneel and pray that we were born with eyes to see these things. We thank thee for the fields where the clover grows. We thank thee for the pastures where the cattle may roam. Thank thee for thy love, so pure and so free. O Lord, we thank thee. All right, pretty song, pretty song, pretty song. Had a buddy of mine sing karaoke. He said he don't sing no lady songs. Well, I sing lady songs. This is a lady song by Sarah Vaughan, Broken Hearted Melody. I kind of like it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it too. Broken Hearted Melody. Broken hearted melody. Won't you hear our song of love? Now you just keep taunting me with the memory of her tender love. Oh, broken-hearted melody, must you keep reminding me of the lips I long to kiss and the love I'd miss since she went away? Night and day I pray that broken-hearted melody that she used to sing to me when our love was young and bright. As she held me tight, suddenly I found I was heaven bound. Broken-hearted melody, won't you hear our song of love? Now you just keep taunting me with the memory of her tender love. Oh, broken-hearted melody, won't you bring her back to me? Sing to her until she yearns, for when she returns, no more will she be a broken-hearted melody. Ooh. All right, broken-hearted melody. Marty Robbins had a song saying, I walk alone. He walks alone. I walk alone where once we wandered. It seems so strange that you are gone until you return. I'll stay the same, dear. I'll still be true and walk alone. The flame of love is brightly burning. You know that you're very old until you return. I'll stay the same, dear, and I'll still be true and walk alone. The flame of love is brightly burning. You know that you're very old until you return. I'll stay the same, dear. I'll still be true and walk alone. Walk alone. All right. Thank you. Thank you. This song I'm going to sing now, Junior Brown wrote this song. This is the silliest song I ever heard in my entire life. My wife thinks you're dead. It's a goofy song. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Guess we're allowed to have some goofiness. It's good to see you, baby. It's been a long, long while. We're both a whole lot older and seen a lot of miles. But things are really different now since the good old days. And you've been in some trouble since we went our separate ways. We'll have to say hello, maybe some other time instead. 'Cause you're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead. Somebody spread the rumor that you'd lost your life, at least that's the way I heard it when I told my wife. I hear you're showing up again and talk is getting around, and I can see that one of us will have to leave this town. You think that I want trouble, then you're crazy in your head, 'cause you're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead. Never wrote me, just up and disappeared. Nobody knew what happened, where you been for all these years. Trouble's what you're looking like, 'cause trouble's where you been. And I can see the kind of trouble you could get me in. You better pay attention to every word I said, 'cause you're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead. Goodbye to you, baby, I'm glad we got to talk. I'm faithful to my wife, and I don't never break the law. I don't know where you're headed for, but I know where you've been. We reminisce now, let's just go our separate ways again. Go find another ex-sweetheart to hang around instead, 'cause you're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead. I said you're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead. All right. Now, wasn't that the goofiest song you ever heard in all your days? I kind of like that. I remember as a little boy on WRE radio in Cleveland hearing this song, The Three Bells. I think it's just such a pretty, pretty song, the Browns. The Three Bells. Pretty song. There's a village hidden deep in the valley, among the pine trees half forlorn, and there on a sunny morning, little Jimmy Brown was born. All the chapel bells were ringing in the little valley town, and the song that they were singing was for baby Jimmy Brown. Then the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, bless this hour of meditation, guide him with eternal love. There's a village hidden deep in the valley, beneath the mountains high above, and there 20 years thereafter Jimmy was to meet his love. All the chapel bells were ringing, 'twas a great day in his life, 'cause the song that they were singing were for Jimmy and his wife. Then the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, bless, O Lord, this celebration. May their lives be filled with love. From the village hidden deep in the valley, one rainy morning dark and gray, a soul winged its way to heaven. Jimmy Brown had passed away. Just a lonely bell was ringing in the little valley town. 'Twas farewell that it was singing to our little Jimmy Brown. And the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, may your soul find the salvation of thy great eternal love. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Pretty, pretty song. Won't be fair to have a little show without Johnny Crash in it, so I got a Johnny Cash song, Ghost Riders in the Sky. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through the ragged skies and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hoofs were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard. and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-yay, ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught it yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. You want to save your soul from hell riding on our range? Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-yay, ghost riders in the sky, ghost riders in the sky. Riders in the sky. All right, that was a real cowboy song there. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Next song coming up is Ricky Van Shelton. I'll leave this world loving you. All right. I'll leave this world loving you, Ricky Van Shelton. A lot of these songs about people being in love and breaking up and falling out of love, and that's what life's about, I suppose. Walk away, leave with my blessing. Once in a while, let me hear from you. If we never meet again before my life is over, I'll leave this world loving you. You can take everything but my memory, for they're good ones and they'll see me through. If we never meet again, I'll love you forever. I'll leave this world loving you. You were mine for a time, and I'm thankful. Oh, but life would be so lonesome without you. If we never meet again this side of heaven, I'll leave this world loving you. If we never meet again this side of heaven, I'll leave this world loving you. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I try to put at least 2 gospel songs in my shows because I figure if you listen to gospel songs, like half are credit for going to church. And if you listen to 2 of them, you get credit for going to church. So this is just a closer walk with thee. Patsy Cline song. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee, just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk. Granted, Jesus is my plea, just a closer walk. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is old, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely, oh, to thy kingdom shore, to thy shore. Just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk. Granted, Jesus is my plea, just a closer walk. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. All right, let it be. Thank you. Just a closer walk with thee. Cool song coming up. Conway Twitty song. Play guitar, play. All right. Play guitar, play. Take me back to yesterday. Let me see cotton growing in the field. Let me hear My mama called her. Look yonder, who's coming down the road. He's coming home. But they know I never will. I left them living with that awful thing I'd done. I didn't tell them, I just packed my clothes and run. Play, guitar play, help me through another day. Help me make another dollar before I go. We got time for one more song. Then we'll have to move along. Another town, another crowd. Lord, I wonder if they know. Can they read between the lines in my soul as I sing about a good boy that went wrong? Guitar, we got years to cue. We got to climb that distant hill. I wonder if they think of me. Guitar, yeah, all right. Thank you, thank you. When I came here, I seen over there they got a song out there, In the Garden, and it's one of my most favorite gospel songs. So here's your second song. Get credit for going to church today for listening to them. In the Garden. Pretty song. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks and the sound of His voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that he speaks to me within my heart is ringing, and he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. None other has ever known. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This next song coming up, Paper Rosie, I'll tell a little story. When I was a young boy, my dad lived in kind of a bust-out area in west side of Cleveland. I never ever seen my dad make a meal, but anyhow, when it come dinner time, he'd give me $1. He'd say, go on over to the city grill and get yourself a hamburger. Man, I love them hamburgers. They toasted the grill, the buns on the grill, and I like ketchup and relish. But sometimes I would see a little old lady coming in, and this is a place where all the guys shot in a beer place, and the guys all sitting there getting boozed up, and little old lady coming in trying to sell little carnations. And this is what this song reminds me of, Paper Rosie. Sun goes down in Calvin County, neon lights from an old beer side shone through the window out on the sidewalk as I walked in to pass the time. I looked around, sat down at a table, ordered beef on rye and a glass of wine, and through the door came a little old lady. She was selling paper roses, and they only cost a dime. Paper Rosie, Paper Rosie, she sold you paper roses, but they only cost a dime. Silver hair that's lost its gold, trembling hands as she passed a rose, red crepe paper made nature's bouquet. Help a little old lady buy a rose today. I took the rose from her trembling hand. With eyes of age, she smiled and walked away. Like a breath of spring, I could smell the rose. It came alive, and I heard her say, buy my roses, pretty roses. They're only made of paper, but they only cost a dime. I went to look for her outside. A spray of roses lay by her side. The sky lit up and the choir sang. 1,000 voices as the church bells rang. They sang Rosie, paper Rosie. She sold you paper roses, but they only cost a dime. Paper Rosie, paper Rosie. She sold you paper roses, but they only cost a dime. Paper Rosie, paper Rosie. She sold you paper roses, but they only cost a dime.
All right, Paper Rosie.
Thank you, thank you. Got another one of them songs about, one of them love songs. Alan Jackson talked about broke up with that gal and kind of having second thoughts about it. And she got the rhythm and he got the blues. She got the rhythm and he got the blues. Yee-haw! And so Barstow's feeling higher 'cause I started sinking lower the minute that she waltzed right through the door. Not long ago I held her like a fool. I went and left her. Now she's with somebody new out on the floor. And she got the rhythm and I got the blues. And she's showing me how much I had to lose. With her every little move, she's telling me I'm over you. She got the rhythm and I got the blues. Well, that music's getting louder as my heart keeps beating faster, and she spells out regret in perfect time. Well, I thought I wanted freedom, but that ball and chain, I need 'em. 'Cause when you choose, sometimes you lose the pride. 'Cause she got the rhythm, and I got the blues. And she's showing me how much I had to lose. With her every little move, she's telling me I'm over you. She's got the rhythm, and I got the blues. With her every little move, she's telling me I'm over you. She's got the rhythm, and I've got the blues.
All right.
Thank you kindly. She got that rhythm. Another Gene Watson song, I like it. The Old Man and His Horn. Cool song. The old man told his story about the years gone by, how he played his home down in New Orleans in some old dingy dime. I knew 'em all back then, he said, as he reached out for his hole. He closed his eyes and wet his lips and then the blues were bold. He played with so much feeling, tears came from his eyes. He stopped and reminisced a bit, and then he gave a sigh. Said, you know, I almost made it, but that's before your time. Dixieland, old folks blues, Scatman Jackson's wine. Slapped his knee and gave a grin. It sure was good back then. Reaching for his hole on the floor, placed it in an old tote sack that hung across his back. He said goodbye, then shuffled out the door. Enters back what he told me. I never got his name, so I called the waitress over and started to explain. A tired old man, his tarnished horn had memories of years gone by. How he played his horn and reminisced and smiled with tear-dimmed eyes. She said, you are mistaken, there's been no one but you. But I know who you're talking about, I used to know him too. You'll find him down on Basin Street, in back of an old churchyard. A stone that reads, rest in peace. I tried, but it sure was hard. Slapped his knee and gave a grin. It sure was good back then. Reaching for his hole on the floor, placed it in an old tote sack that hung across his back. He said goodbye, then shuffled out the door. He said goodbye, then shuffled out the door.
All right, the old man and his horn.
Thank you, thank you. My last song is coming up, and I think it's kind of a special song. I love it. I usually end my songs with Life's Railway to Heaven. It's like, you know, we're born, we're growed up, maybe fall in love, get married, maybe have kids, have a career. One day we're going to get old, and then we're going to pass on. So it's like Life's Railway to Heaven. You can hear the train. There's a train. Hear the train? Listen to the lyrics. Life is like a mountain railroad with an engineer that's brave. We must make a run successful from the cradle to the grave. Watch the curves, the hills and tunnels. never falter, never fail. Keep your eyes up on the throttle and your eyes upon the rail. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels wait to join us in that great forevermore. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels wait to join us in that great forevermore. All right. Thank you very kindly. I wish you folks the very best. Thanks for letting me come and sing for you. Be well. Take care.